My name is Dan Kallenberger. I am an instructor at a technical college teaching visual communications and Photoshop as well as other Adobe products. I am going to be showing you Photoshop CS2 today. Today we're looking at the tools of Photoshop. We've got a toolbar that hangs out over here on the left side of the screen. You've got a navigator window over here that you can zoom in and zoom out of the image. History buttons, action buttons, layers, channels, paths are over here. I moved this from over on the right side. I like my swatches down on the left, so I'll just tuck it down there. We've got a Marquee Tool, which you can use as a selection tool. Marquee can be a rectangle, an ellipse, a single row tall, or a single row wide, these two. You can have a move tool, a lasso tool, and every time you have an arrow on the menu, you can also go into that deeper and get other tools. So you've got a lasso tool, polygonal, and a magnetic. You have a crop tool, a magic tool, magic wand, you can use that for selection, slice tool, healing brush, I don't use a whole lot, but brush tool, stamping, rubber stamping, clone tool. I won't dive into each one of these because you can do that on your own. You also have a history brush, I don't use that a whole lot, eraser. You've got gradient tools, bucket tools that you can use to fill, smudging. You can use a blur, sharpen, or smudge. Inside of the dodge, it's similar to photography tools, where it's dodge, burn, or sponge tools. Then you have a point tool, a path selection, or a direct selection. You also have a text tool that you can select horizontal type, vertical, type outlines, which haven't been used for a long time in Photoshop. The pen tool. Inside of that, you've got many choices of pens. You also can make rectangles, rounded rectangles, ellipses, polygons, lines, and custom shapes. I don't use that a whole lot. Also, you have a notation tool where you can make notes on your Photoshop file for other people. Eyedropper picks colors out. Hand or a pan tool pans your image around, and the Magnify tool, which gets your zooming in and zoom out, same thing as navigator. You've got your foreground color, your background color. You can use this to default back to black and white, and you can switch using this tool. You can also hit D on the keyboard to get default and X to switch that. You have masking tools. You also have screen modes where it's standard screen, full screen mode, or full screen without menus. You can also move things into other programs. In this case, it's image ready.